My goal here is to help you build your brand on LinkedIn, reach your targeted clientele, and achieve your goals. Now, here are some facts and statistics about LinkedIn. Well, nowadays, this figure has changed. It has already reached 655 million users globally. There are 2 new users joining LinkedIn every second. 30 million pages or company profiles. LinkedIn generates 80% of all B2B leads when compared to all other social media platforms. You can see it here. Twitter is definitely falling, and Facebook generates only 6.7% B2B leads. People, now is the momentum. Now is the momentum. You should start today by building your online brand and building your presence by utilizing the right connection and engagement strategy and fully leveraging organic reach on LinkedIn. With over 650 million users globally and with a bit higher than half of them being an active users on LinkedIn, there is a huge opportunity for your business growth there. The most important fact is that you can utilize LinkedIn power to the fullest without paying anything for it. Now is the time, now is the momentum for the organic reach while creating content, relevant content for your audience, and positioning yourself as a thought leader in your industry. See, out of this millions of users of LinkedIn, there are only 1% of them who are creating content on regular basis. And there are more than 90% of business professionals who are searching for business professional content online on LinkedIn. So that brings us to conclusion that all the eyes are into those who are creating content on LinkedIn, and there are only 1% of them. It's time to join us. Before we move further into the course, make sure you connected me on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn link is linkedin.com/in/ALISAPLOCO/. That's my personal customized link for my LinkedIn profile. And after completing this course, you'll be able to create one for yourself with your name as well. However, make sure to send a connection request with a personalized message, like this one. Then let me know that you have completed one of my courses, and I'll help you grow even more. And one more thing, I would truly, honestly appreciate if you would share my digital course and refer it to your friends. Thank you very much for your trust. It's highly appreciated, and I would honestly appreciate your feedback. Just send that message and let me know, is there anything else I can do for you? And if there are any questions, I will be more than glad to answer. Now let's talk about creating a solid LinkedIn profile. One of the most important parts of your LinkedIn profile are your name, your headline, and your profile photo. That's because every time you engage by liking, commenting, or resharing content or sharing your own content on LinkedIn. These three things will show up for the viewers. Your profile picture should be a professional profile photo that actually relates to the business that you're in. If you are a business owner, then you should have a business attire. For all other business professionals, the same is required. However, you don't really need to engage a photographer to make this type of photo for you. You can do it by yourself, but just make sure that you have a light background on and that you are dressed and look professionally in a photo. The second thing is your headline. This is the description of your title just below your picture and your name. So you can use it either to describe or type in the title that you are of the position that you're currently in. So let's say CEO and founder, or product manager, brand manager, IT engineer, or similar. Or you can use it to describe how do you help your clients or customers. Let's say I'm passionate about helping small businesses succeed, or something similar. If you are a motivational speaker, or if you are a podcaster, a podcast host, you might want to put that in your headline as well. Anything basically that describes you and that you would like others to see every time you engage on LinkedIn to increase your visibility and brand awareness. Now let's talk about your LinkedIn cover photo, a cover photo on your profile, which is like basically like a banner. It's one of your marketing materials, promotional materials for yourself, or building your personal brand. If you're a coach, consultant, or providing any other type of services, or it can be describing your company, or it can have a company logo on it. So this is how it looks like in my case. See, there is a name of my company, Your Biz Mentor, and a logo. If we take a look at the Gary Vaynerchuk profile, then you'll see his a banner of his company logo as well. And so in this way, it's a good way to promote his business. If we take a look at the Tony Robbins profile, we'll see that he has been promoting his book on his cover photo. It's a great idea. If you are a motivational speaker or similar, any other type of speaker or podcast host, you can adapt your banner and describe your services here. It's a great way to promote your business. And then you scroll a bit down and you will find an About section on LinkedIn. This is how mine looks like. When it comes to the About section, always speak in first person. Speak of yourself. Don't speak in third person. That's really relevant. The examples of me speaking in first person are here. I've helped, I am passionate, then I help you grow your small business startups. Feel free to contact me. So let's connect. I always speak in first person. The next thing that you would like to do with your About section is to break it up into small paragraphs, just like I did here. Basically, the About section should be about a little bit about you, and then who is your targeted clientele, who do you help and how do you help them, or what kind of pain points are you solving, or what kind of solution to the existing problems are you offering. And then at the end there is and there must be a call to action, just like this one here, to contact, to schedule a call, or to visit my website, or to schedule a 30 minutes free confidential consultation. Now, if you are a podcast host, or if you are doing a lot of speaking engagements and similar, you can write to have a chance to write about it and to mention it in this about section. It's a very good way to promote your services. And also, as a part of your about section, you have a chance to add this rich media here. That could be a link to your YouTube video, or a link to your article, like this one here. These two here, three actually, are links to my LinkedIn articles, and this is a link to my YouTube video. They will stand out in your profile and make your profile look much better and more professional. And again, you will have an opportunity to increase the visibility of this content. And also make sure that it is in chronological order, so from the last experience you had until the oldest one. So in this way, when you have the images as a part of your experience, rich media, whether it's about images or videos that you will share there, it also visually breaks the pattern here, that your profile doesn't look boring, and visually looks much better. And also the eyes naturally go towards something visual. So make sure, if you have some photos or other rich media that you can add to your experience section, make sure you do that. And of course, if you have a volunteer experience, it's very valuable part of your profile, and you should put it there. Then if we scroll down, we'll reach the skills and endorsements, and this is something that you simply put as you choose the skills that you are skilled for, and then people, your connections, can easily endorse you for those skills. And even more relevant part than this one is the part with recommendations. So it is actually a testimonial, and it's extremely relevant, and you should take care that you have as more recommendation as possible, at least a few of them on your LinkedIn profile. Simply ask your previous working colleagues, or your employers, or anyone else that you've been collaborating with. Simply ask them to give you a recommendation. You most probably have at least 3 people that you've been working with previously that will be willing and happy to give you a recommendation on LinkedIn. And from the other side, if you look at it from the perspective of job seeking, LinkedIn is in that terms your resume, and at the end of your LinkedIn profile, if you have recommendations, then it's actually, these are your references that employers are asking for. Now let's take a look how the profiles of some other people look like here on LinkedIn. So as I've already mentioned, the cover page, professional looking photo, the name, and a headline here, a location, and it shows actually how many followers you have. And if you put here in your contact info as public, if you are a business owner and you put here at least an email address, even if you don't have so many contacts already on LinkedIn, it will give more credibility to your profile. And then in his about section, see, he has given a brief about who he is, how he developed his Binary X empire. And see here, he is sharing his rich media, and also here he's sharing rich media, and here, and he has like volunteer experience, skills and endorsements fulfilled, and 15 recommendations. So recommendations. Now there is another profile, a profile of an entrepreneur and influencer on LinkedIn, Talal Murad, and look how his headline looks like. Titles don't mean anything. Do what you love, have a vision, and everything is possible. So it simply, shows his character, and it's good to share a little bit about yourself with others. And here you can see that he has 405,000 followers, and his articles have like 8,000 likes, 2,000 comments. And he has like 17 recommendations. Yeah. Let's take a look at the Brian Tracy's profile. One of the best-selling outdoors internationally, and my favorite one, I could say. Yeah, so here's one of his quotes. Look, what one great thing would you dare to dream if you knew you couldn't fail? Really very much inspiring and motivating. And then he shares a bit about himself here. And there is a rich media. He has almost 200,000 followers as well. And see here, he's sharing rich media in his profile experience section as well. And he has 59 recommendations. So wonderful. I could say through the power of his books and videos, he is one of my mentors as well.